Hey everybody, Jeff Esposito here from jeffesposito.com to kick off week 1 of the NFL season with our social media picks that we've done for the past 2 years now. We pull all the data from Lithium social media monitoring and actually put the numbers into a series of number of social media formulas that are used by a number of businesses across the world to see how their social output goes. You can click the link above in the story to see what the formulas are, or click the link below to get to jeffesposito.com and then see the actual formulas that we have. This year we've got a new twist on things. We're actually going to have a charity component where, as opposed to me putting up numbers and just putting it out as social media's numbers and having a little group of anybody could pick, this week I picked 17 friends from across the interwebs who are actually going to pick against social media's picks, and the top person with the record of the year is going to get $100 donated to a charity of their choice. So to kick things off, I've got my buddy Mike Pace from the deep south of Boston, who you could check out on thepaceofservice.com or mpace101 on Twitter. He's a really smart dude in the CRM and social CRM space. So we're going to start with tonight's game, the Dallas Cowboys at the New York Giants. Social media has picked the G-Men, as has Pace. Atlanta at KC. Socials picked Atlanta. They think Matty Ice can come out against Matt Castle, who Pace has actually kept some allegiance to his former Patriots quarterback. Philadelphia at Cleveland. Both sides have picked the Eagles. Washington and New Orleans. Everyone thinks that Drew Brees will be... Ooh, I don't know how kids write with this chalk because it's not intuitive for old people to do. Indianapolis at Chicago. The Monsters of Midway should be taking this game from both the social end and from our correspondent Mike Pace. Detroit, again, takes the game against Seattle from both sides of this. This chalk really does not do good. I'll have to improve this for future weeks, get maybe some smaller chalk, or find that when Honey I Shrunk the Kids ready to get my hands smaller. Both of us in the New England game have picked New England over Tennessee. And Minnesota over Jacksonville is a mutual pick. You got good taste, social folks, and Pace. Buffalo and the Jets. Social has picked Buffalo. And Pace has picked Sexy Rexy. He's like some feet, I guess. Miami at Houston. Social's picked Miami. And Pace has picked Houston. Now I gotta start bending down to little kid level because I'm short but not that short. In the Seattle versus Arizona game, Social's picked Larry Fitz and company to bring home the win, while Pace has picked Seattle. I'm not sure if he knows that Matt Flynn is not the quarterback this year. In the San Francisco-Green Bay game, the defending champs will be taking out their NFC Championship foes. When we go to Carolina and Tampa, Carolina takes both. In Pittsburgh versus Denver, this really pains me to say this, but we've both got Pittsburgh taking out Peyton Manning in his return to the NFL. In Cincinnati-Baltimore, we've both got the Ravens. And San Diego-Oakland, I've got the Raiders here, and Pace actually came in at the very last minute with sending me the greatest song of all time for a team, the San Diego Superchargers. So let's see how these things pan out. If you think you could pick the games better, please feel free to put them in the comments below on the blog so we could kind of see how you're doing from there and let us know what you think of this method. So it's Jeff Esposito from jeffesposito.com saying let the games begin.